Hey everyone, welcome back to the Aligned Strength Podcast, where we go through mind, body, and spirit, align them through fitness, mindfulness, nutrition. And welcome back. My name is Mandy Scow, and I am the host of the Aligned Strength Podcast. Today, we are talking about GLP-1 medications. We're diving into one of the most talked about topics in health and fitness right now. GLP-1 medications, example would be like Tirzepatide, which is known, maybe you've heard of that specific or the brand Zepbound with that. These medications have changed the game for a lot of people who have struggled with weight loss. And being real, while these meds can be an amazing tool, they're not a replacement for healthy habits. We're going to talk about what these drugs actually do, what the research shows, and why protein, movement, and mindset are still non-negotiables if you want to keep the results for life. So again, these medications are a tool, but you still have to do work on the side if you want those results that you get from that tool to last. So a question here is, what is GLP-1 and what is Tirzepatide? I'm going to use Tirzepatide just because that's the one that I researched. And we're going to talk about that. So GLP-1 stands for glucagon-like peptide 1, a natural hormone that helps control blood sugar, slow digestion, and signals the brain that you're full. Tirzepatide is a dual, meaning it mimics two hormones, GLP-1 and GIP, to regulate appetite and blood sugar more effectively. So the result, you feel fuller faster, you eat less, and blood sugar stays more stable. So this is why it becomes more effective for weight loss, especially with people who have struggled for years with metabolisms and cravings. What research is showing? I want to talk about research. Studies have shown some incredible results. People taking Tirzepatide have lost up to 22.5% of their body weight in a little over a year. And it's not just about weight. Research shows improvements in blood sugar and insulin resistance, inflammation and cholesterol, heart and liver health, improvements in heart and liver health, improvements in appetite control and energy levels. These medications can truly be a kickstart to a new chapter. And that's exactly how I want to look at them. And to talk about that, it's a tool. It's not a forever fix. You can't keep staying on this medication forever. It's a tool to kickstart you, which a lot of people do need. A lot of people need that kickstart, the way to lose the weight, but then to maintain it, you need to put in the work. Otherwise, it'll come back. So use it as a tool, not a replacement. This type of medication is a tool, not a replacement. Here's where I really want to point out that there's absolutely nothing wrong with using any tool or medication to get you started. If this tool helps you or you've tried this, it's worked for you, I believe it works for almost everybody, but if you've tried this or you're thinking about it or you want nothing to do with it because you are already where you want to be. But if this tool helps you finally feel confident enough to take control of your health, then 100% I'm in favor of that, because you need to get to that point where you are in control of your health. And a lot of people need a kickstart for that, and that's okay. You need to get that control of your health and then feel confident, because then it's going to help you keep going. So, but you have to use this window of time wisely, right? So there's a window of time that you're losing this weight. You need to use it wisely, because you can't take these meds forever. While you're on it, you should be learning and training yourself into a new lifestyle, one built around balanced eating, regular movement, and self-care. So these GLP-1 medications can give you the momentum, but you have to build the foundation that keeps that momentum going once the medication ends. You have to have the momentum and motivation. Motivation is a feeling. Some people say, like, how do I stay motivated? Motivation is a feeling. Once you get into a consistent habit of doing something, then it will be discipline. You have to get to the point of discipline where it's a habit for you. It's a habit and it's discipline. There's so many times that I'm motivated. I'm ready to do a workout. I am ready to, go. But then there's other times where I am completely not motivated, but I go anyway because I'm disciplined. I'm on a schedule. It's not a choice. It's like that is what I'm going to do. I'm holding myself accountable. You have to be disciplined. You need to get to that point. You need to build that foundation that keeps that momentum going once that medication ends. If you stop taking it without changing your habits, the weight usually comes back, just like any other diet or any other thing that you do. You have to change your habits. And that's because nothing inside your daily life has changed. It'll come back. If something in your daily life during that time that you're, changing yourself, you need to change. And if you don't, then it'll go back to like what you were before. Okay. So think about it like this. GLP-1 opens the door. That medication, it opens the door. It's a tool, just like other things are a tool, but you have to walk through that door and you have to do the work to stay there. So that's a good way to look at it. Let's talk about protein and why protein is your best friend. While these GLP-1 meds curb appetite, that also means most people unintentionally eat way too little, especially protein. And when that happens, people start losing muscle. Not just fat, they lose muscle as well. Muscle is what keeps your metabolism healthy, and it keeps your energy up and your body strong. So you don't want to lose that muscle. If you lose too much muscle, your metabolism slows down, making it harder to maintain your results for later. Focusing on protein. When you do eat, when you do feel hungry, make sure there's protein involved. While your appetite is low, be intentional. Get at least 100 to 120 grams of protein per day, and that can be from lean meats, eggs, Greek yogurt, protein shakes. Yes, our Clean Eats protein is a great option. We use Clean Simple Eats protein in the gym. We use it in our family or at our home. Our family uses it. Great option for protein. So many different options from that company for protein. That's how you protect your strength and set your body up for long-term success. So while you are losing the fat, you need to maintain your muscle. You do not want to lose your muscle. When you eat, add protein. Have protein with every meal that you have. Yes, of course, you are going to be eating a lot less than what you're used to, but when you are eating, make sure there's protein involved. You don't want to lose your muscle. Your muscle is for long-term success. Exercise. The foundation that stays with you, that needs to stay with you, is exercise. You have to keep exercising. You might lose weight without exercise while on GLP-1 medication, but that's short-term thinking. Working out builds muscle, keeps your metabolism going strong, and improves your energy and mood. Here's what I would recommend. 3 strength training days per day, which is our 5-week program, virtual program, 5-week we recommend 3 strength trainings a week anyways. Always that's what we recommend. 2 active recovery days, which could be walking, yoga, mobility work, stretching, and then staying consistent with movements daily. Even 15 to 20 minutes is great. Exercise is not punishment. It's what keeps your results active. I want to mention from the research what I have found. Side effects and cautions with these GLP-1 medications. Some common side effects include nausea, constipation, fatigue, dehydration, dizziness, often because of undereating and poor hydration. You can reduce eating to smaller, more balanced meals, staying hydrated and moving your body regularly. So all of these side effects can be decreased by just smaller amounts of eating, drinking enough water, staying hydrated, and continuously moving your body. And again, when people stop the medication, they often regain the weight if they haven't built better nutrition and movement habits. That's why your lifestyle training is everything. And that's not just these type of medications that are being used for weight loss. That's any type of diet or any type of ways that other people, have tried. You lose some, but if you don't change everything, you don't stay consistent with it once you're done, it's going to go back to where you were before. That is the same thing with this too. So going back to using that time wisely, use that time wisely when you are losing that weight. Get in a different mindset and different lifestyle. So all of this money, because it's not cheap, all of this money that you're spending on these GLP-1 medications, keep it a long life. You want to stay, once you've dropped the weight, you want to stay there. You want to maintain it. You want all of that money that you spent worth it. So during that time, get set on a routine of working out and eating cleaner and eating more protein, staying more hydrated. Mindset is huge. Your mindset is the work that never stops. The medication can quiet your hunger, but it can't change your relationship with food or habits. You need to do that. Your mind needs to do that. If you've turned to food for stressful times, food for comfort, food for reward, this is your opportunity to build new patterns. So in any weight loss time frame, when you're losing weight and you're using whatever tool you're using, that is the time and the opportunity to build new patterns to help your hard work pay off long term. Work on your mindset. During this time, reflect. journal, get support, learn what true nourishment feels like physically, mentally, and spiritually. This is where alignment happens. This is where we align mind, body, spirit, nutrition, fitness. This is where we align it all during this time. When your mind and body and spirit all start moving in the same direction towards health, the health isn't just being thin. The health is whole body health support. My reflection. When I learned about all this, read through this, read studies on it, I want to put it out there that I am in favor of doing what you need to do to get started. There's no one size fits all. Not one plan will work for everybody. Everybody is different in their body. There's hereditary components that play a part. So what works for me may not work for you. This is a tool, and if it is a tool that kickstarts you, that's awesome. That is great. Just make sure that you change your lifestyle and get set on that new lifestyle so it lasts. That's what is the most important, is that it lasts. After you're done, once you're in maintenance mode, you keep what you've earned that whole time. So it does not mean you eat whatever you want. You eat so little you can eat whatever you want. No. Or I don't have to do anything. I'm losing weight without exercising. Yeah, that's great and all, but it's not going to last. You have to stay moving. You have to keep that muscle up. And losing muscle is you're going to rebound. And so that is the part that I want to stress to so many people. Whatever tool you use, if it helps you get started, do it. And whatever it takes, do it. But I mean, but make sure that you are going in the right direction, so all that hard work will continue to pay off for you. If this specific medication helps you get in control, get confident, and finally make some changes, do it. But do it with purpose. Use this time when you're losing weight to build your foundation. So if you were to choose this type of tool, GLP-1 medications, whatever brand you were to use that time to build your foundation, to learn how to fuel your body, to learn how to move your body, to love your body in the process, because the medication will end. Again, it will end, but your new lifestyle doesn't have to. That's where the true alignment comes in. That's where find a program that works for you. Find classes that you love. If you don't have the time, find a virtual accountability partner or coach. Find a coach. You still need all of that to help you get that new lifestyle going. I've worked with many clients that either have done the GLP-1 medications or are currently on them. And we have workout programs, and they're at classes working out. They're at the gym working out. They're doing virtual workouts because they are feeling confident. They've lost the weight. They've got to where they want to be. They're feeling confident, but they don't want to lose their strength. So the whole time they have been getting into a routine. They have been journaling, figuring out what days they want to do their strength training, what days they walk on their off strength days. And they are now, I have some that are in maintenance mode. I have some that are completely done with it, but are so set on that new lifestyle and new movement and new restrictive eating or clean eating, not restrict necessarily, clean eating, so much better clean eating, because they used that time and they worked with me and they worked with us at the gym and our other trainers and went to different workout sessions and workout classes, that they're like in a whole new, completely different lifestyle than they were 2 years ago. And they're, maintaining what they worked hard for and paid for. And it's not negotiable. Every week is the same. They get their 3 workouts in. They walk on the opposite days and stretch on the others. It's amazing to see. It's great to see. And the takeaway on all of this and the goal. Takeaway, the GLP-1 medication, example, Tirzepatide, can be a powerful Kickstarter for weight loss. But that's only one piece of the puzzle. You must build the habits that keep your results alive, which is protein, movement, and mindset at the center of it all. A goal for the week: if you are on this type of medication or you're considering it because you've tried everything and you need to try something, make a list of 3 habits that you want to master while you're on it. This could be things like hitting your protein goal. It could be walking daily. It could be journaling your meals. This is how you turn a short-term tool into a lifelong transformation. Hopefully, some of this information helped you. It all comes down to these GLP medications that are all over and extremely popular because, yes, they work. Knowing that it is a tool. They are just like different types of diets. It's a tool, but the main focus is getting your nutrition and eating enough protein down, exercising so you don't lose your muscle during that time, and getting your mindset wrapped around it all, and doing all of that during this time where you're using this tool to help you lose weight is the main focus. And I cannot stress enough, working with a coach, because us as coaches, we're aware of all of this and we know, and we can work with you and work with your goals, because a lot of people have physicians that they're working with as well during this, that have prescribed them these medications. So we know what to do. We know how to help you. We know what programs and training programs to help you with, so we can keep that muscle mass up and not lose that. So thank you all for listening to the Aligned Strength podcast today. If this episode spoke to you, please share it with someone. If it's your own journey, reach out and let me know how it's going for you. I would love to hear it. Anybody that's ready to take control of their health and find healthy balance, send this to them. Or if you just if you're worried about a person and they need to get jump started, send this to them, because this information might really help them. And then remember, tools can help you get started, but alignment keeps you going. Stay consistent, stay strong, and stay aligned. Until next time, I hope to see you at the gym or on the mat. Bye-bye.